Did you know that the grave robbers actually open up different portals? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how you can tell what portal they have the potential to open in this video, so let's just jump into it. And also have a really interesting tip about your minimap you may not know about. Let's go. Now, you may have been grinding through Undecember pretty smoothly and having a pretty good time, even though the game is a little pay to win, a lot of pay to win, but that's not why we're here today. We're here to talk about how you can tell what portals these little grave robbers will open. So basically, when you're fighting them, they'll drop items, and depending on the items that they drop, that's going to be what the potential of the portal is. So if you get super lucky and one's dropping all kinds of runes or something crazy like that, you have the opportunity to get in there and actually get a lot of that. Now I've gotten lucky and I've had a few of them drop, but recently, all I can seem to get is the minor, like enhancements, or I can get the gold bars, which I would really love to get one that's going to be actually dropping essences when we go in there, because that would be the most valuable. So in my 20 hours of gameplay, I've had maybe 4 portals open, but I've probably defeated roughly 12 or more of the actual grave robbers themselves. Now, I do want to call out, it is pretty cool. You'll know right off the gate which one you're in, because the environment, the biome that they create for each one changes. So the gold one is obviously going to have that gold tint to it, and then whenever you go and get your actual elements, the elements one is more blue. I haven't seen the other two, but I did find something really, really interesting. Near the end, whenever you open the final chest, it's not always the same statue that jumps off. Depending on which one you're in, a different statue will jump down and you'll have the opportunity to defeat him, which he's never really that difficult, especially at the early stages in the game, and you'll get a plethora of those items. So I find this really cool in the game. It's just another added level or value of it in most ways. So, it's kind of nice to know. All right, so let's talk about the little mini-map tooltip that I figured out the other day. You can actually change the transparency. You can zoom in or zoom out depending on how large you want it to be. I do keep my transparency high because when I see my mini-map, I want it to be very visual, but you can actually move the guy around. So wherever you want your mini-map to kind of be based at, you can. Now, there's something really, really, really important to know. If you don't click back on that dial, whenever you go back into the game, you actually won't be able to move around because you'll be dragging your mini-map around every time you click. So it's very important that after you choose those, you reselect that. That way it goes away and you're able to move just fine and cast your spells, no issues. I found this tooltip was very helpful when I stumbled across it, and I thought you guys might enjoy it too. Now, however you may feel about Undecember and all the little things that are kind of being the buzz about the game being good, bad, pay to win, unprotected viruses, all that, there's a lot of stuff being said. Do your research on the game before you just kind of trash it. If you're interested in playing it, you can check out the review that I've done as well. You can talk to a lot of different people and you'll get a lot of different perspectives. But at the end of the day, you need to play the game and figure it out. I hope these tips are helpful for you. And if you enjoy them, make sure you watch the other videos, guys. I appreciate you and happy gaming.